On a quiet afternoon, an elderly man at the foot of the Honshu Mountains gazed silently at a small pot containing a tiny pine tree he had cared for decades. Its branches curved elegantly, its foliage dense, despite its size being only knee-high. He spoke little, simply sitting cross-legged, stroking his white beard and sipping warm tea. The bonsai was his friend, and also an interpreter of a long time, and like its story, the art of bonsai has traversed many generations, rooted in history, philosophy, and human hands. 1. Ancient roots. From China. Bonsai did not originate in Japan. Its historical roots are found thousands of years ago in ancient China, during the Han Dynasty around the 2nd century BC. At that time, an art form known as penjing, literally meaning landscape in the pot, was known. Penjing is an attempt to imitate natural landscapes, complete with rocks, water, and plants, in a small container. In Chinese culture, miniaturization has philosophical significance. Penjing artists believed that by representing nature on a small scale, they were not simply copying forms, but rather distilling and encapsulating the essence of the universe. Vast forests, mountains, and rivers were compressed into compact forms within clay vessels. Initially, penjing was enjoyed only by courtiers and elites who had the leisure to delve into its symbolism and beauty. However, over time, this art form began to spread through trade routes and cultural exchange. 2. Journey to the land of the rising sun. In the 6th to 8th centuries, Japanese Buddhist monks traveled to China to study the Dharma and brought back many treasures, scriptures, temple architecture, tea, calligraphy, and the art of penjing. However, once in Japan, penjing was not simply copied. It transformed. Japan, with its culture of meticulous attention to detail and minimalist aesthetics, gave this miniature tree art a new meaning. They called it bonsai, derived from the words bon, flat pot, and sai, to plant. Bonsai isn't simply about imitating a grand landscape. It's about creating individual tree forms, emphasizing the singular beauty of each trunk, leaf, and root. Bonsai first became part of the religious life of Zen monks. In the quiet of mountain temples, they tended bonsai as part of their meditation practice. Discipline and patience were at the heart of this process. Caring for bonsai is not a rushed endeavor. It requires years of careful shaping, nurturing, and understanding the character of each tree. 3. Bonsai in the court. In the People during the Kamakura period 1185-1333, bonsai began to spread among the samurai and Japanese nobility. Ancient paintings, such as a picture scroll Kasuga Gongen Jinkii, show bonsai as part of the home decorations of high-ranking officials. They became both a symbol of social status and an artistic statement. It wasn't until the Edo period 1603-1868 that bonsai truly became popular among the general public. Cities like Kyoto and Edo, now Tokyo, developed into centers of art and culture. Bonsai markets emerged, and new techniques were introduced. Farmers and commoners began cultivating bonsai in their yards. From a symbol of the court, bonsai became part of the courtyards of ordinary people. Bonsai has also been codified into standard styles such as Chakan formal upright Moyogi informal upright Shakan slanted Kangai cascading like a waterfall Han Kangai half hanging. Each style is not simply aesthetic, but reflects a specific philosophy of resilience, flexibility, and harmony with nature. 4. Journey to the West. In the late 19th century, Japan opened itself to the world with the Meiji Restoration. Diplomats, merchants, and tourists from Europe and America began arriving. Many were captivated by the unique Japanese culture, including bonsai. International exhibitions such as the Paris Exposition 1900 and the San Francisco Expo 1915 became the first platforms where bonsai was introduced to the world. Visitors were amazed to see decades-old trees growing in small pots. However, initially, many misunderstood bonsai as a gardening trick or a chemically induced dwarf plant. Gradually, Westerners began to understand that bonsai is a living art. Bonsai schools began to emerge in the United States, Germany, Italy, and other countries after World War II. Many war veterans returning from Japan brought bonsai trees with them as souvenirs. One of the key figures in spreading bonsai to the West was John Yoshio Naka, an American-born bonsai artist of Japanese descent. His legendary book, Bonsai Techniques, became a primary reference for beginners in the West. 5. Bonsai in popular and contemporary culture. During the 20th and 21st centuries, bonsai has become part of global popular culture. It has appeared in films such as The Karate Kid, becoming a symbol of wisdom and patience. Many celebrities and world figures, including the late John Lennon and Leonardo DiCaprio, are known to collect bonsai. However, new challenges have also emerged. Commercialization has led many producers to abandon the long-term process and sell instant bonsai that are less durable. The deep traditions that rely on patience are being displaced by market demands. Despite this, in many places, bonsai enthusiasts still uphold ancient principles. They cultivate not for quick results, but for the life experience. Some bonsai have been passed down through generations, some trees over 300 years old, silently witnessing the changing times. 6. Bonsai philosophy, trees and humans.